In his day, Sokolov was Dunwall's genius. He transformed our city with his inventions. Electricity for the factories and carriages racing along above the streets. As I grew up, his buzzing and glowing devices kept me safe. His stories always made me giggle, and his outrageous conversations shocked aristocrats and overseers alike. Now, all these years later, Kirin Jindosh is Karnaka's genius. A mad inventor who has given the Duke sinister machines that move like people but aren't. Clockwork soldiers that fight and kill. Got to find out where Sokolov's being held and bring the old man back alive. Rescue one genius and cage the other before he creates an army of Clockwork soldiers.
Sound. How did that old fool... You might want to talk to Hypatia before we head out. She's taken one of the rooms. Just for a while, I think. Needed to be away from Admire.
The dreams were stronger. Oh, you're here.
Dr. Hypatia. Can you remember anything that might help me? I need to find Anton Sokolov. He could be the key to unraveling the Duke's plans.
My memories are disjointed. The Duke is close to his grand inventor, Kirin Jindosh. But that man has the empathy of a mantis. He seems to both admire and despise Sokolov. We visited Aramis Stilton. I liked him. But something bad happened. Just snatches of memory. Sorry.
You should rest easy for a while. Maybe some of that will help.
I hope so. I'm not sure I even fully understand what you did for me, but I owe you for helping me at Admire. Thank you.
Megan must be up on deck.
Let's hope your friend doesn't sink the boat while we're gone. Ready?
Ready.
All right, let's get underway. Jindosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, and they'll call down the entire city if they find out who you are.
I'll make sure they don't. You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station?
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Corvo taught me the theory.
Good. Get past the wall of light, then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll get it done.
Emily, take care of this crazy man and his Clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
Just have to finish my shift, then I can go home.
When the Grand Guard go into the place and see it packed solid with blood flies, they burn the building to the ground. And the ones on either side. They may... Rook flash it. Either way, the jewels will be ruined. We're not getting our money, are we? Have some faith. It'll just be more complicated than I thought.
You there! I need your help!
Flies get out of hand.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? I'll crush you, you Paris! I bet this one's carrying corn.
Over here! You little shit!
I'ma cut you into pieces.
We're not done.
Time? No! Damn it!
This won't take...
See Jindosh's mansion from here. The carriage line is blocked. I'll have to unlock the gate.
More lunch, she says. Then she'll leave it. I can wait.
I closed my locker before coming out.
Best thing that ever happened to this city. Give me a handful of the clockworks and I'll clean up the dust district.
I don't know. Maybe the tall boys were better from the time of the rat place. They made people stand up straight.
If the Duke has his way, we'll have an army of the Clockwork Soldiers by this time next year.
The whole family stung to death. So disfigured. Blood fly nests all around them.
Damn it. I need to pee.
The mansion has a strange beauty to it. Maybe I'll find a way to end this without killing Kirin Jindosh. All right, I need to eliminate Jindosh and find Anton Sokolov.
Welcome to my home, stranger. The door is always open to those with the will to pass the threshold. If you're here by appointment, then proceed and bide your time. Otherwise, I'd be remiss if I didn't inform you about the defensive mechanisms employed here, which are quite formidable. Many have entered without invitation, for reasons as myriad as the fish in the ocean. But of those who've dared to explore further, very few have found their way back out.
Who would build something like this? And why?
Someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms. I'm Kirin Jindosh, but you must know that. Before you stands an invention that will endure beyond my time. The Jindosh Clockwork Soldier. Marvel at the Clockwork Soldier's hardened metallic skeleton and razor-sharp blades. The miniaturized whale oil tanks are spread across the frame and hidden behind protective amber wood panels. Visual awareness in the front and back. Auditory detection in case the head unit sustains catastrophic damage. My greatest creation. I invite you to continue, stranger. Just come up the stairs. Meet with me face to face in the upper hall. Increasing oil tank temperature. That's it. You're almost there. Come into the gallery so I can see you. There you are. Magnificent. Now that I see you, I've worked out who you are. Not a hired cutthroat. Your clothes are too fine. An aristocratic thrill seeker? That's closer. You've trained with weapons formally, but you're not a salon fencer. There's a bit of back alley in your movements. All that, and you have your father's eyes, your imperial majesty. Welcome, Lady Emily Caldwell.
Impressive, Jindosh. Then you must also know why I'm here.
I'd assume my involvement with the Duke brought you to my door. Or maybe you're after washed-up Anton Sokolov, comfortably residing in the assessment chamber. Either way, come find me and take whatever it is you seek. But if you fall, I'll have your body carried to my lab for dissection and study. Until either comes to pass, your secret is safe with me.
I'll see you soon, Jindosh.
Until then. Clockwork Soldiers, there's an interloper in my home. And now we fail. The machine should enter active state now. For detection registered. Return to idle. Note. The machine is experiencing... In part, I made this place for luxury and spectacle, I suppose, but it's more than that. This place is a testament to engineering itself. Display back indicates some detection without certainty.
Sounds like someone's in the building. Should we wake the Clockwork?
It'll wake up on its own if a fight breaks out. They're blind, but they can still hear.
Creepy to know they might be listening.
I'm bringing up the arc pylon!
Understand what you're saying?
No.
I
No more
love
than an audiograph machine.
smoking and sketching out new ideas. You consider the Grand Guard personnel protecting me to be quarried, but you get the best one of my Clockwork Soldiers. I anticipate your intentions.
Countryside for me.
When I think about it, your presence implies a great deal. It's very impressive that you survived Delilah and made it down here to Karnaca, all without the aid of your infamous father.
Hello?
Oh well.
Anybody?
Never mind.
Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Whatever, then.
Careful. This was devised to test the limits of the Clockwork Soldiers. Quite dangerous. If you're really looking for Sokolov, that old nag is around here somewhere.
Someone there?
Just a while ago, but now I wonder if you know where you're going. At this rate, you may never reach me. Navigation assessment chamber. Standing by. Configuration beam. Adapting to layout. Note. Configuration A. Adapting to layout. The machine should begin scouting the vicinity.
Sokolov.
Can it be? Is that young Emily Caldwin?
Anton, save your strength. I came to take you out of here.
Jindosh has bigger plans than you know. An army of his Clockwork Soldiers. It would be the end.
I'm going to visit Jindosh too, old friend.
Configuration reported. Idling. Assessing. Configuration reported. Configuration reported. So, you've taken Sokolov. Now what?
You'll be safer in the carriage, Sokolov. Then, I owe Jindosh a visit.
Adapting to layout. Okay, the machine has detected something. Configuration B. Adapting to layout. plays the assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Configuration A. Adapting. Astonishing! You freed Anton Sokolov. Make a note. Remove this playback after the final field test. If this plays, the machine is recharging the magnetic coil. Increasing oil tank temperature.
No! Is he?
1,000 rotations. Reintroducing graphite.
Look! Come on, show yourself! Over there, in the station.
Okay,
No use running! I'll get to her! You won't get away! Damn it!
Come on, let's finish!
Extending exploration of the area. Running search protocol. I've had fabled burglars, fortune hunters, and professional killers come through my door, only to expire begging for mercy, crying out for release after only a few hours. The machine should begin scouting the vicinity. According to the scales beneath the floor and my acoustic sensors, quite quickly.
He's got Sokolov!
Let's see what you've got!
Take it!
Later, I'll be...
One of us is down!
I won't let you take him. Sokolov was the great thinker of his time, and now he belongs to me. The machine is identified as a lifeless body.
Okay. At least Anton is safe. Now, for Jindosh.
Okay, I suppose Sokolov is now safe and sound. Something. And yet here you are again. Okay, return to routine operation. Okay, the machine has the combat protocol's democratic profile, but hostile. The machine has entered combat. Entering combat state.
Ah, the space behind the walls.
Lost enemy. This blaze of summoning, you've managed to deactivate my wall of light. Unauthorized electrostatic core. Sounds like you're on that. Behold, it is a work of scintillating industry. The very pinnacle of invention. It seems you found my bedroom, though I confess sleep usually eludes me. My mind won't stop turning. Well, the machine should enter active state now. One of the finest views in all Karnaka.
It's a long way down.
Lady Emily, was that your explosive that just went off or one of my clockworks? I hope you enjoy blowing everything to bits, young Empress. Were you harmed as a child? Oh, yes you were. You're somewhere few have gone. The very innards of the marvelous machine. At last, Imperial Majesty, you found me. You realize you're only the second person to set foot in this room, the most sophisticated laboratory in the Isles. Please, try not to damage anything as you die. Clockwork Soldiers, dispatch this intruder!
Kirin Jindosh. Goodbye, Grand Inventor.
Playback indicates some detection. Playback indicates lost enemy.
A nuisance to the city. Didn't anybody tell you?
You did it. How is he?
He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
Let's go then.